And you're sitting with Gracie and Paige. Yes. I have that one. Sit right there beside Paige. This is what we're getting to. Go sit beside. We just put you in a group with Paige and Gracie.
Sorry, hey,
Go
boss.
sit beside Paige. That's what we're gonna do. All right. Are you just a group of two? Oh.
Heather, you should yell at me when I leave you looking at the lights. I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh no, it's fine. I'm just reading through all the materials.
Hang on a minute. You go sit beside Paige. Young people, you have a lot of work to do, and you are all crowded like cattle right before a hailstorm. Woohoo! You were here first.
Yeah.
Move yourselves
Yes.
away from each other.
That's super important who was here first.
Go, move yourselves. Go sit beside Paige. It's right there is what you're going to do. Nice job back
Rock,
there.
paper, scissors for Parker Roof.
I can't sit by the window. I'll get too distracted.
Young people, move. Some of you moved.
Yeah, we're here first though. I know, but we're gentlemen. They're bad gentlemen.
You must learn to love your own space. I don't. You should learn to.
No, I want to sit in the middle. It's like practical.
Right there.
I don't lame and crowded.
It'll hear me, trust me. What? What I do?
Nothing. But that way.
Yeah, liar.
Sure.
And this thing?
Yes. All right, so here's the deal. All of your files are numbered. This will be the last time we number files. After this, it will just be you identifying what the file name is. Erica kind of looks like she's like on a little, if she had a gun, she'd shoot us all.
Yeah.
One's good here.
All right, so here you go. All right. Throughout these 2 weeks, you will have class time to work on this, but it's going to be intermixed with math, and it's going to be intermixed with little science things that go along with it that you will be working on in class. So you're going to need to plan accordingly.
And you're probably going to have to cite some sources, so there might be some English in there too.
There is, a lot of it is English. Your debate at the end is English. The paper you have to write is English.
Paper?
Paper, etc., etc. So,
And because some of this affects our country, that also makes it social studies.
exactly. Get a little geography in here.
We have every.
Ah, there you go.
A little government, maybe some civics.
Exactly. All right, so here's what you now need to do. Okay? You cannot jump to the last step. You may jump out the window, but you'll just end up breaking your ankles, and then you'll just be in Ty's position.
That means you could have class downstairs though, because you have to be in a wheelchair.
For the next 10 minutes, you need to, in your groups, figure out your plan of action. Your plan of action should be called Plan of Action.
What?
Your group should have a name attached to it, and you should upload those into that assignment.
If you're going to make up a name, it should be pertinent to the task at hand.
Correct. All right? Go. 10 minutes.
Perfect.
We'll reassess.
It should be appropriate to a town hall discussion on GMOs, not on black diesel smoke.
Name.
GMOs.
Here's the what mighty adventure. I don't know what you are.
You're going to have a town hall debate on
What are
GMOs.
you?
You're going to discuss whether they're good or whether they're bad, and if you think they're good or bad, you have to tell us why.
DPR.
And you have to back that with facts.
It's all in there. You're giving them information.
And it's all in there.
When you get to be first, I want it to be
Yes.
PRD.
Yes, because it's going to have to be uploaded. Into Edmodo.
Got it, Miss Leonard.
How are you attacking this problem?
I don't know.
That's what you're
So
doing
our
as a
name
group right
has to
now.
be tied in
That's
with
what
our.
you're doing.
What if we don't know the problem?
You do know the problem. It's sitting there in front of you.
On which page?
All of them.
There's only 10 of
The
them.
one that starts with Liz isn't a science
I
major.
would follow the numbers.
Okay, so plan of action for number 1.
And you're talking
You're
really
being,
loud.
and you're being a little too macro managing.
Micro.
You want a plan of action for the whole, not necessarily for each part. You don't even know what the whole is yet, right? It's probably the first thing you want to do,
I don't even know what the thing is.
right?
What do we call the way we teach?
Problem based.
So you probably have a problem that you need to solve?
Not to mention, have you read Edmodo?
All right, Daniel, you're up.
So we only need one plan action between our whole group, and we upload that.
Your group of 3 people, yes, has one plan of action.
And we only have
And you only need one?
uploaded then.
Let me check with Mary on that one. That's the way I look
We
at it.
keep this stuff secret, but we
Mary,
don't.
do we need one document uploaded?
For each
Or does this group need 3 documents uploaded?
one document for the group.
One document for the group. You gotta put everybody's name on it.
Their group name should be on it.
And all of your documents that you turn in should start with?
First name.
File name should start with your last name.
Oh,
In this one, you can just put 3 last names because there's no duplicates in the class, right?
Motivated.
We don't have a class with 4 louds in it like I did one
You've
time.
gotten further
did you
than.
really?
Look at Haley.
It's
Haley
either
like
3 or
wants to
4, I
jump
don't
on the
remember.
drive.
I'll throw her.
I had one with 2 Wences in it. I had one with 2 Schneiders in
I
it.
don't know how do we create plan action since we didn't have time to actually read things.
I got close.
Might have to read a little bit.
Okay.
Skimming is an important skill. You have to be able to skim. And you have 7 minutes left.
7 minutes. What is our thing called? Wait, what's it called again? Words for dinner. No, I know that's what that's called. What? What's for dinner?
Plan of action.
How do we?
Plan of action. Plan of action. We're
How
not
are
in war,
you
Taylor.
going to solve this problem?
in war, that'd be fun.
How did all
GMO?
3 friends make it together into a group?
Your research is done.
Random computer selection.
I found a random generator on the internet.
I think that generator's chicken favorite. I don't know.
It had Erica and Paige together, so I had to move them too, but I didn't have time to move them.
Trying to find 2 more.
What is our plan of action?
Mostly.
Dig, dig, dig,
Like
dig,
when?
dig.
At 12.
Oh, that's
Guys,
right.
listen, Haley just made a giant statement here. She just said there's stuff in here we don't know.
Wow, I wish we could use something.
Yes, that's absolutely the case. There are things in here you do not know. Your goal, our job together, is to figure it out. Get you to know this stuff, right?
Yeah, but
Go.
you said that you have to do it.
And
You're on number 8.
what are you doing at noon?
I'm going to the orthodontist.
So you're gonna be sitting in a car? Doing nothing? You could call her and put headphones in and still be a part of class?
This is on scene 4.
Especially if these documents are open on your computer? Because then you wouldn't even need the internet? Because they'd just be there, right? Is that what I would have to do? If I had to be in a meeting somewhere else and I had to be in a meeting here too?
Are you driving to Mitchell or? I'm not leaving my house. No, my appointment starts.
And I'm guessing you're not driving either.
No, it's my mom.
Okay. So you'll be at home having lunch for a little bit,
You guys, when I
Obviously
talk
can't
about
really
plan
talk
of
much
action,
while you're
think
having
about it
lunch.
this way. You are a
but you
company.
can call Paige and
You are a group
you
of
have
people
unlimited
who are in charge of your
cell
company
time?
trying to figure out how to
yeah,
debate
a 20-minute
this
phone call isn't
genetically
gonna be a big
modified
deal, right?
organism argument
There you go.
to your group. So think about,
Then you'll still know what's going on. You won't have to walk in all lost and not know what's going on. And your team won't have to work without you.
so I'll take this as.
Can you read this in?
Can you tell us, do we have, no,
Tell you the answer. Yes, the answer's on the internet. Go find it.
question. This page Do we have to like figure out what all these are?
Do you suppose
Because there's no
that's,
instructions, so technically.
We don't have to do it.
and that is number 4 in the order. So do you suppose maybe if you knew what was in the first 3, that would make more sense?
Yeah, but we have to read them and we don't have enough time.
You have to skim them.
We did skim them. But
Okay.
I didn't find it.
Did you look through and find the main ideas? No, you just opened them and went, and then
No.
next. Look through them, find main ideas, and then you'll know. And then you won't have all these questions. You'll have more answers. The answers might bring up more questions. Don't read like that. Come on. Yes, this is a big deal. This is a semi-grown-up problem right here. Step up to the challenge. Don't whine about it.
Can we just like
Is this good?
explore a GMO factory
No.
and like nuke it?
Huh.
I still don't get what we're supposed to do.
GMO equals bad. Bad equals killing bees. All dead bees equals 10 years of life.
Yeah, but Taylor doesn't have any sources right now, so that's just
Yes, and you have to have facts to support anything that you believe.
I have sources,
Yeah.
just like I have sources for the
Oh my god, I got a gut feeling that GMOs are GMOs.
I'm thinking you might be right there.
good popcorn if it wasn't for GMOs.
Alex just said he has a gut feeling that GMOs are GMOs, and I think he might be right.
What?
That's genius.
I thought that would have been right.
So, I'm thinking these guys might need a little focus.
Okay.
And putting you down has a tendency to focus people.
These are adaptations. Yeah, they're just boom. We got our plan.
This is a real life problem. This is a real life question that's going on in our world right now. Some people think GMOs are the best thing ever. Some people think GMOs are the worst thing ever. Most people are in between there. But where in between? And where should they be? Where are the facts that say this is what your opinion should be?
What is it called?
No.
Is it Planet Attack? I forget what.
What are you going to do in order to solve this problem?
No, what's the document that we were talking about? Like Plan of Attack, right?
I think so. We've only got a minute or so left.
We haven't had time because we've been looking through stuff.
See the little number? I just said you've only got a minute or so left.
Maybe she won't remember. Try to get us more time, Mr. Schneider. You're a good person if you do. If not,
40.
yeah.
Which makes it modified.
They're funny.
I have this feeling that you're trying to.
When you click on the assignment, it says eating is primary for most of the world. Food shortages are basic. How do you genetic profit live? So that's
Red for detail.
This is tiring me.
Genetically modified.
Now you have to take your
What I'm saying that to is,
And that's time. Your 10 minutes is up.
Really, really quickly, come together just again really quickly here. What have you figured out? Nothing. Nothing. Guys out there, what have you figured out?
I have an idea.
Share.
Well, on page 3, she said she needs help organizing all the materials so that they make sense to her. So I was thinking on page 4 that all those words are the materials that she needs help with that make sense to her, so we have to help her figure out what they all mean.
Good start. Paige and Gracie and Jamin, what have you guys figured out?
Nothing.
Ah, what have you guys figured out? No, that isn't true. And you guys started with something that was genius right away to begin with, so share it out. What'd you do the very first thing? You made a Google what? To do what? Ah, they made a Google Doc to collaborate all of their information. They're not certain what information needs to go in there yet, but they made a Google Doc to do so.
And Gracie's going to leave in 20 minutes and class isn't over for 40 minutes. So
Ah, you guys, what have you
there's going to be a phone call back to class.
That potatoes are
Interesting. See, you've jumped right to research, but you don't know what you're supposed to do with the research.
Yes.
Bomber. I see that.
And these guys have figured out something.
What have you figured out?
How big is this issue? How big is the problem we gave you today? It's a global problem. This is a big deal. This is something that you can talk to anybody about, anywhere, as long as they're semi-educated.
This is like putting a bookcase together that you buy from Walmart. You cannot start with the last step. You have to start with step 1. Then you go to step 2, then you go to step 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 along the way. But if you don't read all the steps to begin with, but when you get to step 10, you figure out, oh crap, I should have read this because in step 10 it says I should have done this to begin with.
And as a scientist, I can tell you, you do not want to start out with an opinion and go to try and prove your opinion. That ends up making you mad. That ends up with people fudging data, people throwing away certain concepts and only including half of the ideas. You want to include all of the ideas and all of the concepts and all of the facts and all of the reality. And then make an opinion.
Go. Go, go, go.
We got no errors.
So, Heather, I'm going to drop you with another group that needs some more focus than they have.
Okay. How are you guys doing?
We got leak in both. I can fix it.
No, I already shared it with you guys.
I'll
Okay,
fix
so
it.
where have you started?
Figure out which document you need to read first. It's not a bad plan, but there are specific things that you're going to have to accomplish along the way, and some of those things.
No, it's okay.
But we need to get an idea what they are.
But I will tell you,
I need you to fix that. I know.
but make sure that you know what it is that you're supposed to be doing along the way.
They are genetically modified. They're allowed for growth and
Yeah.
artificially.
Terrible.
Oh, yes, but that doesn't
Yes. That has nothing to do with the talking about. I know.
What is that?
They didn't know what it is. That is dumb.
Too far.
Sending it to Raymond.
Yep. If I send him a picture of the problem, and then I send him a picture of the location, I shouldn't even have to send him words.
It fixes everything. Well, you better say that it's leaking. It wasn't just a spill. Okay, so first we need to figure out the first step in the process. Was that
You're looking for something to
and then try to prove it, but how could you turn that into, instead of an opinion, something that might be a hypothesis?
Genetic GMOs affect the plant and make them not what they are. They change from what they
are supposed to be.
These are common notions about what GMOs, or sorry, GMs, genetically modified plants are, and what they do, what their effect is on the environment, and this is existing knowledge. This is what you know right now about genetically modified plants, and the purpose of this unit is to learn more, build on that knowledge, right? So it's good that you're writing all this down. This is exactly what Mr. and Mrs. Snyder want you to do. Just collect all the information you know right now. It might inspire you to go online and Google some stuff that seems unclear, like the bees thing. Is that true? I don't know. I've heard that too, actually. How could you find out whether that's true or not? What sites online might help you figure that out? Google is our best friend.
And what's it tell you now?
Very particular issue.
I'm learning a little bit.
And so, what are the issues?
No, I'm not on screen, but my name's Isabel, because they don't care about me.
Oh, Isabel, you were the,
Those are the
you
topics.
were the picture that we took where you figured out how to like look up.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
So, no. So.
No, now you're gonna ask.
And
me
these are the
what
sour
you need
ones.
to do is
And
correct.
then Mike.
Alex.
Did you come to play with Sandy?
Hey, Mike, guess what day it is?
Right back in the corner.
Okay, the first document, one intake bid west.
No, it works, but
You're gonna fix the weight?
it's far away all the time.
I recommend just duct tape it.
Over 2,000 beehives were sent to California and only a few hundred came back.
Fox News lies.
I don't remember what news, but it was.